Okay. So, Lasya, be ready. वक्रतुण्ड महाकाय सूर्य
वक्रतुण्ड महाकाय
सूर्यकोटि समप्रभ
सूर्यकोटि समप्रभा
निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव
निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव
सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा
सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा
सरस्वति नमस्तुभ्यं
सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं
वरदे कामरूपिणी
वरदे कामरूपिणी
विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि
विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि
सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा
सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा
गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु
गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु
गुरुदेवो महेश्वरः
गुरुदेवो महेश्वरः
गुरु साक्षात् परब्रह्म
गुरु साक्षात् परब्रह्म
तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः
तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः.
Okay.
Last year you were repeating a little soon, right? You have to wait till the whole mantra is over. Okay? Did you all hear it before? There was some time lag, no? Sudha, could you hear them repeating?
Yeah, I
Was
think
it okay, repetition?
it was okay at our end. I'm not sure. It was okay.
I heard their voice a bit faster, but the video was slow.
Amma, there's a lag in Sudha ma'am's video with her chanting and
Okay.
syncing.
Good.
Just check it, Soumya.
Oh, okay. I'll check my net connection once.
See, now when you see you, we don't see you talking.
Okay, fine. I get that. Let me check
I
the net
didn't realize
connection.
that.
Yeah. There's a
But
lag.
otherwise, very good. Lasya and her brother chanted really good.
So I'll start the session today. Right, Sudha ma'am? It's mine now. My turn, no?
Yes, you start.
Yes. So, November 14th, you all know what day it is? What
Children's
day?
Day.
Children's Day.
Children's
Yes,
Day.
Kushi is very happy. So you got a day dedicated towards you. Okay. Now, last time I told you stories about young Indians over the years who had won the awards, bravery awards for doing such wonderful, being selfless, for being very brave and doing very courageous things. This time, I'm taking a page in history. We are going back in time and we are going to see the story of two very courageous young boys, young Sikh boys. In Hindi, we call them Shehzade or two young royal boys. So let me just share the screen now and we will see how they were courageous and what do we learn from them. So this is a story about two young boys, two Sahibzade or young boys as they were called, Baba Zorawar Singh and Baba Fateh Singh. This is a story of courage, faith and sacrifice. Young boys, how they, really stood against Aurangzeb, the great Mughal emperor. So let's learn a bit about these boys. They both were the younger sons of Guru Gobind Singh. Guru Gobind Singh was a very revered 10th Sikh of the 10th Guru of the Sikhs. Okay. And these two boys, when we still remember them today, we see that what a great sacrifice they did. And they are an example for the boys who, at such a young age also, stood by their faith and showed so much courage. So this is a pictorial representation of these two young boys, a painting. In 1704, the Mughal Emperor Aurangzeb attacked the holy place of Anandpur Sahib to suppress the Sikh influence. So this was called the Siege of Anandpur Sahib. And that time what happened during the attack, the family of Guru Gobind Singh and his children and his mother got separated. So his mother, Mata Gujri, along with the two boys, were separated and they were captured by the soldiers of the Mughal authorities. And they took them and imprisoned them high in a tower. Okay, the tower of Shri Hind. There's a big tower with a lot of protection all around. They put them and kept them there for many days, hoping to break their spirit and then bring them under the Mughal influence. This was the tower. It is still there now. You can see it is completely surrounded with places for the soldiers to stand and protect it. And they were right on the top. So in prison, these boys were asked to abandon the Sikh faith. Okay, but they were so brave, they were so young. Zorawar Singh and Fateh Singh refused. They showed immense courage, and despite all what there was told to them and threatening messages, they stayed loyal to their guru, to their belief. And when the Mughals realized that they are not going to listen to us, they're going to be completely steadfast towards their faith and they refused to convert. That time they were sentenced to death by bricking. They were very calm. These two, it is said now, this is a part of our history. It is said now that they faced their fate calmly. They recited their Sikh hymns, beautiful, calming hymns are there. And they recited there and they stayed true to the faith till the very end. And even today, on today's date, the legacy left by them, all young Sikh boys, they do, like look up to these two boys. And now Sikh children and Sikh, they are known for their bravery. They are known for that saffron color which they wear and the loyalty and the courage. They are known. That same legacy is falling till now. The martyrdom of Baba Zorawar Singh and Baba Fateh Singh, they gave up their lives, so they're called martyrs, is a powerful story of faith and courage. Every year, the Sikhs honor their sacrifice and remember them as symbols of bravery. So we should also see that at a young age also one can be brave, and whatever principles or faith we have, we can hold on to them, right? So this was a story I wanted to share with you from history about two young boys. The name was Zorawar Singh and Fateh Singh, the sons of the 10th Guru Gobind Singh, right? Now we come to a quiz time. I don't want to take a quiz on these two boys because I've already told you all the information. I hope you will go back and read more about them, more about these two young boys and get inspired by them. Today, I'm going to, as it is Children's Day, I want just ask a small vote over here. Who is the favorite god of you all? You can unmute and answer one by one. Who is your favorite god?
Krishna and Shiva.
Krishna and Shiva.
Ma'am,
Anybody else?
this is Hasini, ma'am. Shall I answer?
Yes.
Ma'am, mine is Jagannath.
Anybody else?
Amma Sai and Vedant.
Yes.
Ma'am, Amma,
Rama.
I am Sai Nishant and I like Rama.
Rama. Okay, then
Amma, I like Krishna.
Krishna. Anybody else?
Amma, this is V Vaishnavi and I like Vishnu.
Anybody else? Any other answer?
Amma, this is Maya.
Tell me.
I love Shivan.
Shivan. Okay. How many of you like Hanuman?
Me.
Raise your hands.
Me.
He was the favorite of all the young children, the monkey god. But yes, you have multiple favorites, which is fine. And Hanuman, yes, see, all of you have raised your
How can
hands.
I say Samrita?
Yes, Samrita.
I like Parvati.
You like Parvati, very good. So, of course, you are all entitled to have your own favorites. Yes.
It is Ram and Durgama.
Who is this?
Kushi.
Kushi. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Kushi. Yes, Virat. Virat, what?
Mama, I have to add Lord Rama also.
Lord Rama also. Okay, good. So today I'm going to take a quiz on Lord Hanuman. Okay, and the first few questions will be for the juniors, and then will be coming the questions for the seniors. Who are the juniors here now? Let us identify Lasya's younger brother. Samrita, Grahit, who else? Yeah, Sai's younger brother, Vedant, no? Right. So you are the younger team, and the rest all, including all the ma'ams, will come to the senior team, right? Okay. Now let me share the quiz. Quiz time. So now the first 4 questions or 5 questions, Vedant, put your hand down. Everybody will get a chance. Yes. Okay. Who was Hanuman's father? The options are given there. Yes, Vedant.
Now tell.
Sai's brother. Yes.
Vayu, the wind god.
Very good. Which animal is Hanuman often associated with?
Monkey.
Very good. Who was this? Lasya's brother? Good.
Yes, Amma.
Who is Hanuman's mother? Anybody in the junior crowd? 4 options are given. There. Sita, Anjana, Parvati,
I
Lakshmi.
know what.
Anjana.
Anjana. Who said the answer?
Maya.
Very good. In which epic story is Hanuman a part of?
Ramayana. Ramayana.
Who answered?
Vedant.
Vedant. Very good. Very good. Ramayana. Hanuman was a part of Ramayana, but did he come in Mahabharata also?
No.
Yes, he had a small cameo which people say
On the
youngsters.
flag of Lord Rama, on the flag of Arjuna's,
Yes,
and the
on the-
charioteer was Lord Krishna.
very good, very good. Also, Bhima, when I told the story, he tried to move his tail, remember? He humbled Bhima by showing his strength. Because Hanuman is Chiranjeevi. He'll be there through all the epics, right? Okay, very good. Next. Now, this last question for juniors. Who was the demon king ruling over Lanka?
Ravana.
Ravana. Very good. Now, seniors. Now, juniors, mute yourself. Seniors, you can unmute and answer. Which mountain did Hanuman carry to save Lakshman?
Amma, can I sign Nishant?
Yes.
Dronagiri.
Very good. What does Hanuman symbolize?
Amma, can I Virat?
Amma, can I sign
Yes.
Nishant? Okay.
Yes.
Amma, he symbolizes strength, devotion, and loyalty.
Excellent. Strength, devotion, loyalty. Same with these 2 young Sikh boys, the Shahzades, we
This one
learned
is very
about
easy.
strength, devotion, and loyalty. So that is why I could connect Hanuman with them. Not only is the favorite god of kids, he also symbolizes bravery, courage. If we do Hanuman Chalisa, we can overcome our fears. If you're scared, what do we pray? We immediately start chanting Hanuman Chalisa, isn't it?
I know this answer.
Yes. Hanuman is sometimes called by a special title for his
Amma, can I Virat?
Bajrangbali.
Virat. Virat.
Amma,
Bajrang.
Bajrangbali.
Bajrangbali. Okay, right.
Bajrangbali.
Okay. Who reminded Hanuman that he had forgotten his powers when he was on his way?
Amma, can I Virat?
This is last year.
Jambavandan. Jambavandan.
Amma,
Jambavandan.
Jambavan.
Virat, you answered many questions last year. Answer this.
Jambavan.
Jambavan. Okay, now who hasn't
Jambavan.
answered till now? Vishruta, you haven't answered. Anybody else who hasn't answered? When
Amma,
Hanuman tried to eat the son as a child, who stopped him? Who is the answer?
can I say Shruta?
Yes,
Amma, this is
Indra
Hasini.
stopped him.
Indra stopped him. Very good.
Not lying because Indrajit.
Yes. So this was the quiz and you all did very well, I must say. Excellent. All 100 upon 100 to all of you. 15 questions, 15 upon 15 to all of you. So now I hand over the space to Rita ma'am and Soumya ma'am. And we continue with this and I wish you all a very happy Children's Day in advance. Be brave and courageous as the 3 people we talked about now. Both the young Sikh boys and Lord Hanuman. Thank you.
Okay, namaste, children. Now we are going to do some topic. It's not exactly connected with Children's Day, but you all will like it. Do you all know what are vahanas? Anyone can answer vahana?
Amma,
Yes.
God.
The vehicle of a god.
Yes.
I
Huh?
know.
The vehicle of a god.
Yes, vehicle of a god. Or you call them mounts also. So we are going to talk about vahanas of different deities. all these vahanas, they have some significance, some spiritual and psychological connection. The qualities of the these and what are generally vahanas? Animals and birds only. Deities have chosen animal or bird only as a vahanas. So the qualities of these animals and birds, they have some spiritual or psychological connection with the characteristics of that particular deity. There is some connection. These deities or gods, they rule over, they control their negative qualities and highlight the good positive qualities. Now, can anybody tell why should God choose animal or bird as Vahana? They were gods. There was no need actually for a vehicle also. And even if they chose a vehicle, why should it be bird or animal? What is
Amma,
your
can I?
opinion?
Virat, can I try?
Overall, ready? I'll ask. Okay, Virat. Then Sai also has some idea. Okay, first Virat. Okay.
Amma, I think that the God chose an animal or a bird as they are purer than us. They don't ever think bad about us. They're very kind, compassionate, etc.
Yes.
They don't have any bad feelings towards other people. Like for a tiger, we may feel it's harmful, but it's just trying to survive with the food it has. So we cannot classify it as bad. But for people like humans, we know they're wantedly doing something bad.
Yeah. Okay. Very good.
Brother wants to say
Good one.
something.
Anybody else?
Amma, can I tell?
Yes, Lasya.
My
No, my brother wants to say.
Maya. Oh, okay.
Hello, hello.
Ah,
சொல்லு
yes.
சொல்லு மாயா. We can
Say whatever you want to say.
தமிழ்ல சொல்லு பரவாயில்ல.
தமிழ்ல சொல்லு.
நம்ம வந்து அனிமல்ஸ்க்கு பெட்ரோல் போட வேணாம், கார்ஸ்க்கு பெட்ரோல் போடணும்.
What a great idea he has got. He says, those who don't know Tamil, for animals we don't have to put petrol. For other vehicles we have to put. Really very creative, Maya.
gods have been very sustainable in that way.
Okay. Anything else anyone wants to add? Why did they choose animal or bird? Huh? Okay, so really, see these animals, birds, they are all useful to us, human beings, in some way or other. So we have to show kindness to them, we have to respect them. So you know that which Pancha Yagya talks about caring for animals? Which Pancha
Bhuti
Yagya?
Yagna, Bhuti Yagna.
Amma, can I say Ishrita?
So in our Sanatana Dharma, we worship nature also. We worship trees, we worship rivers, we worship animals. So God wants us to even worship these animals by choosing them as their vahana. You know what happened in the big temples? Have you seen processions? How many of you have seen processions taken along the corridors of big temples? Have you seen that with along with Nadaswaram and all that? The deity will be coming there on the vahana. So when people do puja, arti to the deity, the vahana also they do puja. That also gets the puja. So automatically through that, by choosing these animal or bird as deity, people do puja to these animals and birds. So that reminds us we have to be kind to them, we have to respect them, we should not harm them. So that is the idea of choosing animal or bird as vahanas. Okay. So that's about it. Now let us go one by one. First, Shiva. Shiva's Vahana is, we have already discussed it in one of the
Nandi,
Samskriti.
Nandi.
Nandi. Okay, in all his, have you all seen the Nandi statue in Shiva temples? You would have seen, no?
Yes, Amma.
Yes,
Very
ma'am.
good. So, and Shiva treats Nandi as a member of his family, not merely as a Vahana. He is the head of all Shiva Gana. Shiva Ganas are assistants of Shiva. Nandi is head of all of them. And Nandi is also like a security guard for Shiva's abode, Kailasha. All this importance is given to Nandi. In that episode on Nandi, we had discussed lot of special qualities of Nandi from where we can learn some life lessons. Do you all remember any of them? What can we learn about Nandi from Nandi?
Amma,
Anything?
loyalty.
Loyalty. Yes, it's very loyal to its master, to Shiva.
Devotion.
Devotion. Yes. Then,
Amma, discipline.
yes.
Discipline, yes.
Discipline. It is always the statue is positioned in such a way. All the time, 24/7, it is looking at Shiva. That tells us about focus, always focused on God. And one more thing we told you, remember, you have to get the permission of Nandi if you want to ask for any wish from Shiva. You can, what can you do? Anyone remembers? If you
Amma,
want,
we can whisper in Nandi's ear.
yes, we can whisper in Nandi's ears, that will reach Shiva. But that wish should be a dharmic wish, a genuine one. Then only Nandi will pass on that wish to Shiva. This is another speciality of that. So you all told about loyalty, discipline, even patience, sitting silently. It is sitting patiently and silently without expecting anything in return. But though it is sitting silently, even in the Kailasha, it will be sitting there like that only. It is always alert. It will not allow any stranger to enter there. It will check who has come and what is the purpose, everything it will do. And Nandi was very knowledgeable also. He had learnt many sastras and he passed on that knowledge also. So, though it is an animal, even from animals, you can learn so many lessons. That is about Nandi. And there is a story also how Nandi became Shiva's Vahana.
So in few classes back, I think we did a detailed story on Nandi. So let us recap. So who was Nandi? So there was this great sage Shilada. He didn't have any children, so he prayed and did penance to God Shiva, and asking, requesting for a son or a daughter. He wanted an offspring. So, pleased by his penance, what did Lord Shiva do? He granted him his wish, and a son was born, and that son's name was Nandi. Okay. So so the Nandi is very devoted to God, just like his father, and he's also devoted to his father. He is very knowledgeable. He gains wisdom. He's taught all the knowledge by his father. He learns everything, and he's a very able person. He grows up to be a wise person. So one day, Lord Indra visits Sage Shilada's ashram, and when he sees Nandi, he gets to know, and he reveals to his father that Nandi will be alive only for 7 or 8 years. Hearing this, Sage Shilada becomes very sad. He's heartbroken because after so much penance, he got this son. Now, when he got to know that he'll not be alive for much long, he's heartbroken and he's very sad. Seeing this, what does Nandi do? Because he cannot see his father. He was so much devoted, respected his father so much. He's so devoted to his father. He couldn't see his father so sad. So he also went and did penance. And uh, when Lord Shiva was pleased by his penance, he came in front of him. And what did Nandi request? He said, I cannot see my father unhappy and sad like this. I request you to please increase my lifespan so that my father can be happy. As written, I will be at your service my entire my entire this thing. So pleased by this request, what does Lord Shiva do? He says, you can stay with me as my vehicle always, and he presents him with a bell, and that's how Nandi becomes half human and half bull, and he's loyal, devoted to Lord Shiva, and stays with Lord Shiva for eternity as is the guardian of Kailasha. So that's how the story of Nandi goes. Okay, so you all have heard of it previously also. For new students, it should have been interesting. Okay, so now next, we learnt about Vahana of Lord Shiva. So next, who comes? Lord Vishnu, the preserver. So who is the Vahana of Lord Vishnu?
Garuda.
Garuda.
Garuda is Lord Vishnu. We know he sits and rests on Adishesha, but his Vahana is Garuda,
Garuda.
huge, mighty eagle. It is known to be so huge that it can even block the sun completely. And it's such a mighty bird with very high speed, right? And Garuda also is known to have brought Amritam from heavens to earth. So from Garuda, you would have seen Garuda also as a separate idol, a separate deity is prayed to in our temples. We have a separate small temple devoted to Garuda. Especially in the south of India, we have Garuda Sannidhi in almost all the temples. So Garuda is also prayed to. And again, Garuda stands for many characteristics, some of which any of the characters that you want to highlight that we can learn and learn from Garuda?
Brave, courage.
Courageous, it's a mighty bird.
Devotion.
Anybody else?
And brave.
Brave, very good, Maya. Vedant,
Amma, devotion.
devoted. Yes,
Amma,
all the Vahanas were very devoted to their. Vedant, you want to say something?
Amma intelligent.
Very
Beautiful
intelligent.
Garuda.
Is very intelligent. So basically powerful, right? Very powerful bird. Oh, one second, I'm not able to.
Amazing speed also. It goes with such a speed. Hmm.
So it represents wisdom, insight, power, mental balance. So these are some characteristics which Garuda stands for. So when we want all this, we pray to Lord Vishnu and Garuda to attain these qualities. Okay. So next we move on to the
Next,
next
the
day.
trinities. Shiva over, Vishnu over, which is the third trinity? Third?
Lord
Brahma.
Brahma.
Should be Brahma, Vishnu, Shivan. We are coming in a reverse order. You know what is the Vahana of Brahma? Anyone?
Swan.
Yes, very good. Swan. We call it Hamsa. Hamsa Vahana. Hamsa actually means Aham plus Sa. Aham plus Sa, Hamsa. It actually means I am He. I am He means I am also God. We all have the divine principle of God within us. That is the meaning of Hamsa. Because Brahma as a guru can teach us, he can take us along the spiritual path, and he can help us to understand what is right or wrong. Okay, let us come to the qualities of Hamsa. What all can you talk about Hamsa? What type of bird is it? What type of bird is swan? When you think of a swan, what comes to your mind? Anybody know?
Pass.
Amma,
Huh?
beautiful.
Yes, it's a
Beautiful.
very
Amma,
beautiful bird.
beautiful.
We
And
see
white.
only
And
Lasya,
pretty
Maya,
white.
and Virat answering. Others also,
Others
please
are
unmute yourself
hmm.
and share your
Yes,
thoughts.
Amma, beautiful. Amma, Amma.
Vaishnavi. Ah,
We
Vaishnavi.
Vaishnavi.
Beautiful.
Yes,
It
it
has
is
a
beautiful.
sharp beak and a white body.
It has a white body. Yes.
It's
Anything
very
else?
elegant.
Elegant is elegant, beautiful. Yes.
One of a
An
kind.
important feature of swan. Do you know that? Discrimination. You know, if you give milk mixed with water, swan can separate the milk, water, and milk. That quality only swan has. So that has the discriminative power. So it has beauty, it is creative, it is also intelligent, creative. So Brahma himself is the creator of the creator. So he also has these qualities. He appreciates beauty in the universe. So he is very creative, and he teaches us discriminative power to know what is right and what is wrong. So all these qualities are connecting Swan with Brahma. And who is Brahma's wife, you know? Shiva,
Saraswati. Saraswati.
Brahma's wife is
Saraswati.
Saraswati. And Saraswati's Vahana is also Swan. Saraswati also has Swan itself as the Vahana. Okay, now.
Okay, next we'll look at Lord Ganesha, many of our favorite, right? So Lord Ganesha's Vahana is
Mouse.
Mushika.
Mushika.
Mushika, right? So Mushika is Lord Ganesha's favorite. So what do we see from this? Mushika is such a small, small creature, but what does it do? It has the ability to even drill through mountains, even strong obstacles. So Lord Ganesha, we pray to him in the beginning to remove obstacles, right? Before starting anything. So Mushika also, if you see, despite its small size, hmm, despite its small size, it is capable of removing obstacles and getting through challenges. So this is something that we can learn from Mushika. Okay, and we also have a story of how Mushika became the Vahana of Lord Ganesha. So Mushika was none other than big. He was Krochna. Krochna. He was a big demon rodent. Uh, he was quite big, and he had the power to completely drill through mountains. And he was, because of this power that he had, he had, he was very egoistic. He thought, I can do anything, I can go about messing and creating havoc, and he was destroying crops, creating trouble for people around him, and people were suffering because of this, because he was destroying the things, because he had the power, he could do it, and he was so huge, and he was, creating havoc everywhere. And one day he reached sage Parashar's ashram, where sage Parashar was doing a yajna. And at that time, he again he along with his relatives and friends, they started creating havoc and mess all around. And sage Parashar prayed to Lord Ganesha and asked him to help him control this rodent Mushika. So when Lord Ganesha came, he trapped him. He put him, put a loop of rope around his neck, and he was able to trap Krochna. But Krochna was very egoistic. He, despite being trapped, he did not immediately request Lord Ganesha to forgive him. So what did Lord Ganesha do in the in the fight with the with Krochna? Lord Ganesha sat on Krochna. Now, Krochna was a big, huge rodent compared to the usual rats. He was extremely big, and
What?
he was egoistic. He thought he was very powerful. But moment Lord Ganesha sat on
Oh,
him, sat on him, he felt the weight of Lord Ganesha. He was not able to bear the weight of Lord Ganesha, and that's when he started realizing that he is not actually as powerful as he thinks. So immediately his ego gets subdues, and then he becomes humble. He prays and begs in front of Lord Ganesha. He accepts his mistake, and he also requests Lord Ganesha to permanently keep him as his ride, as a vahana. So from Mushika, we also Lord Ganesha accepts this. He's kind to Concha, and from then on, Mushika becomes Lord Ganesha's Vahana. And this, or from this, what do we learn? To We should, however powerful, however talented we may be, we should not have ego, and we should not think that we are important or we are the most powerful. We should be humble. So this also we learn from Mushika, the Vahana of Lord Ganesha.
Now, who is the brother of Ganesha?
Kartikeya. His Vahana is a peacock.
Kartikeya.
Yes, Kartikeya. And his Vahan is
Peacock.
Peacock.
Peacock. So, other names for Kartikeya? There are so many famous names. Kartikeya,
Subramanya.
Subramanya, and
Murugan.
Murugan. Yes, Murugan.
Shanmuga.
Shanmuga,
Amma Skanda.
Skanda. Very good. All the important names you all have told. Muruga, Subramanyam, Shanmuga, Skanda. And 3 days back, Keshava is for Krishna.
Amma
Okay.
Guha.
Guha.
Guha. Okay, okay, very good. This Thursday, a festival was celebrated in all the Kartikeya temple, Murugan temple, temple Utsav. What was that? Anyone knows? Especially in Tamil Nadu. Skanda Shashti. Have you heard of that? Skanda Shashti. This is the sixth day after Deepavali. This Skanda Shashti is celebrated. On this day, Lord Subramanya, he conquered a demon. The name of the demon is Tarakasura. He killed the demon on the day. So after killing him, he gave rebirth to the demon as a peacock and took that peacock as his vahana. That is how the peacock vahana comes. And there are so many similarities between the peacock and Lord Muruga. Peacock, what can you say about peacock when you think of peacock? What type of bird is that?
Beautiful.
Hmm?
Beautiful.
It's also a beautiful bird, very beautiful. So Muruga also is known as a beautiful deity. Very beauty is associated with Lord Muruga, Kartikeya. Beautiful, graceful, agility, fearlessness, elegance, all are connected with Peacock. So Lord Subramanya is actually a great warrior. He is the Deva Senapati, head of all Deva Senas. So he always navigates through challenges fearlessly. He goes with speed, so much immense speed. That is how Peacock is Vahana of Muruga. There is one story I think Hema ma'am has already told you involving Peacock and Subramania's Vahana Peacock and Ganesha's Vahana mouse. Anyone remembers? with
Yes,
Shiva.
Amma, the one that has to
Yes,
go
Amma,
around
I
all the
remember.
lakes.
Who can tell that
Amma,
story?
can I Virat?
Amma,
Anybody?
Can I Virat? Can I Virat?
Virat, only
Amma,
Kushi.
Shalaitani Vaishnavi.
Okay, Kushi is ready to tell. Okay, Kushi.
Amma, so one time, what Ganesha and Kartikeya had a race to who will go first around the earth. So what did Kartikeya did? I will win, and so the prize was a mango. So in the case of mango, Kartikeya took his peacock and went around the world, around the Himalayas and everywhere. Whereas Ganesha was sitting in one place. When Kartikeya was about to return to his parents, Ganesha took 3 rounds around their parents, and he told that his parents are only the world.
Very good. And he got the mango. So the Ganesha was so into, he could not have traveled around the earth on his small Vahana Mushika. So he cleverly, intelligently, and it also shows how you have to treat your parents. Such importance you have to give to parents. They are like a world to us. So just says that I wanted that story. Okay, next.
Now we will talk about Durga's Vahana. So Durga herself symbolizes what?
Bravery.
Bravery. So her bravery, power, unconquerable power, right? Limitless power. Her Vahana also lion or tiger, depending on the different forms that she takes. Both lion and tiger are her Vahanas. So they also stand for fierceness, fearlessness, bravery, and power. And so, thus, lion or tiger are not only her vahana, they're also their weapon, and they help conquer evil. Okay, to bring good over evil. So these are the qualities of, in order to attain these qualities, we think of goddess Durga. And the moment you think of, you visualize goddess Durga, you always visualize a lion or a tiger with her, right? So that is about the Vahana of goddess
You
Durga.
all did that Navadurga episode, you remember? For some of the Navadurga deities, it was lion, for some, it was tiger. Even for one, it was even donkey, also, I remember. You remember that? Okay, that is about Durga. They are all having such powerful or beautiful Vahana. You know, who knows the Vahana of Mahalakshmi? Mahalakshmi is such a beautiful deity. Do
Amma,
you know what is Vahana of Mahalakshmi?
Amma, shall I tell Vaishnavi?
Yes.
Amma, is it an elephant?
No, it is only for Gajalashmi, it is elephant. Generally, you know what is why you will be surprised to know what is the
Amma,
Vahana.
owl.
Huh?
Owl.
Owl. Who said that?
Amma,
Oh, yes,
Vaishnavi.
owl. Anyone likes owl? It is such a ugly looking bird. Not at all nice to see. People connect it with all bad things, bad women. It brings bad luck. People think that, but why should Lakshmi, Mahalakshmi, choose this owl as Vahana? So one belief is when we pray to Mahalakshmi, she will protect the devotees from bad luck and bad women. That is one belief. Another is, though owl is not good looking, it has wisdom. It is very wise. So Mahalakshmi, see, even if we get wealth, if we don't spend wisely, we will lose all our wealth. Whatever may be the wealth, money or knowledge, whatever is the wealth, we need wisdom to use the wealth properly, to make proper use of the wealth. So,
Amma, even in most of
yes.
Amma, even in most of the animal stories, the owl is the most wisest and oldest.
Yeah.
Yeah, wisest animal. That's all. To give us the wisdom, maybe Mahalakshmi has chosen owl as the
It
Vahana.
can see in the dark.
It wakes up in the night and sleeps in the afternoon. Owl. These are
Nocturnal.
specialties of owl.
So it can see in the dark, so that it can stand for, it helps us also see through the darkness.
Darkness. So we yourself, you also make your own interpretations for that. People have their own interpretations. Now we are going to have a quiz. Remember, based on all whatever we have discussed in the end. Before that, I want to discuss about the Vahanas of Shiva Parivar. What is Who are all in Shiva Parivar? Who are all there?
Lord Shiva,
Huh.
Lord Ganesha, Lord Kartikeya, and Parvati Devi.
Okay. What is Vahana of Lord Shiva? We have seen.
Lord Shiva Vahana is Nandi, Lord Parvati Vahanas is tiger or lion, Lord Murugas or Subramanya Swami is peacock, and Lord Ganesha is Mushika.
Mushika, and Lord Ganesha itself is in the form of an elephant headed, and in addition, Shiva is having a snake around his neck. So Nandi is practically a bull. So Shiva's Vahana is bull. Listen carefully. Parvati's Vahana is lion. What can you say about lion and bull? Are they friends or enemies?
Amma,
They are enemies.
lion, lion,
Lion and enemy. Can you
yeah.
point to some more enemies from these Vahanas, from these groups of Vahanas?
Amma, peacock and rat.
Peacock and snake. Peacock eats snake. Guru Kartikeya's Vahana is peacock. Shiva is having a snake. Peacock can eat snake. And
And
Amma,
snake
snakes
can eat
eat
what?
rats. Snakes
Yes,
eat
snake can eat
rats.
rats,
and then
mouse.
snake,
In
Amma, you can
Ganesha,
also say that snake also. You can also say that Mushika also fights with Ganesha because they both fight for the laddu. They are
that is
the
one
enemies.
story. Okay, okay. Yes. Then elephant and lion are also enemies. They also don't have a friendly relationship. So you can see in this Shiva's Parivar, bull and lion are enemies, snake and mouse are enemies, peacock and snake are enemies, elephant and lion are enemies, so many enemies. But in spite of all that, Shiva Parivar, you can see how happily they are living. So much of peace, so much of harmony. So, what can you learn from this? What lessons you can infer from this? All different qualities, opposite qualities, they are enemies, but still they can be peaceful. They don't harm each other. Nobody here in the Shiva Parivar. So, what lesson you can learn? Can you tell?
Amma,
We should
we learn
always
that.
stay together.
Anybody else? Anybody else? Viras has answered so many questions. Somebody else?
Amma, we can say that we have to be united.
Yes, you have to be entertained. You won't you all fight with your brothers and sisters, your friends. See, everybody has different tastes, different viewpoints, different attitudes. So you are fighting with each other all the time.
Yes,
You want to
Vaishnavi.
add something, Vaishnavi?
Amma, in a family, we have different likes and dislikes, but we should adjust according to that.
Yes. We should accept others' nature as they. We cannot expect that others also should behave in the same way that we do. So if you accept others' nature also, you can have a friendly atmosphere, not only in the family, in the neighbor, in the school also. No, you have to cope up with your friends. They may have different nature, different attitudes, different approaches. So you have to go. You have that harmony in family, in school, in office, in society, everywhere. That is what we learn from Shiva Parivar. Now we go to the quiz. Quiz, we will be asking questions based on what we discussed today also. Some extra questions also. So first,
So, as
Soumya ma'am.
usual, first few questions will be answered by our junior students, Samrita, Junior Vedant, Grahit, and
Maya.
Maya. Okay. So others, you have to be silent. You four can be unmuted and answer the question. Okay. So be very careful. Carefully listen. Okay. Okay. Who is the Vahana of Lord Shiva?
Nandi. Nandi.
Very good. Vahana of Lord Vishnu.
Garudar.
Very good. Vahana of Brahma and Saraswati. We saw that both of them. Grahit?
Swan.
Yes.
Swan or Hans. And Vahana of Durga.
Lion. Lion or tiger. Lion or
Yes,
tiger.
lion or tiger. Very good. And Vahana of Lakshmi. Did you listen properly? Let's see if the junior students listen.
Owl.
Okay, yes, it's owl. Okay. Vahana of Ganesha.
Mouse. Mouse.
Mushika. And Vahana of Kartikeya.
Peacock. Peacock.
Very good. So I'm happy you all listened carefully. Now you all can mute. Now we will go to senior students, but I will name the students. Everybody will not shout together. Whoever I name only has to unmute and answer. Okay? All of you. Okay, fine. So get ready. Who is the Vahana of Indra Devata and what is the name?
Amma,
Name
this
of
is Lasya. Can I answer?
1 second. Okay, Lasya wants to answer. Who else wants to answer?
Amma, this is
Can
Nitika.
okay, Nitika. Okay, Nitika.
Is
Let's
it Airavata?
Airavat. Airavat is the so what form? What
He's
is
an
the
elephant.
yes, he's an elephant. Very good. Okay, next. Vahana of
Oh, I
river goddess Ganga. We recently did a detailed.
Amma, this is Lasya.
Yes, Lasya, you can tell now.
Amma, crocodile.
Yes, also known as Makara. Makara Vahini. She's known as Makara Vahini. Very good. Next, who is the Vahana of Hanuman? This is very uncommon. Even I didn't know. I also got to know only recently. So, who is the Vahana of Hanuman? Which animal is the Vahana of Hanuman?
It is
Amma,
not mentioned in Ramayana.
Amma, can I try?
Yes, Virat.
Yes.
Amma, is it someone like camel?
Yeah, very good.
Have you seen somewhere? Have
It
you?
is actually I saw it is there in Hyderabad and in Telangana. Some temples they show camel as the Vahana of.
Yes, I saw it in a temple.
You
It
might have seen, it is mentioned in a Purana called Parashara Samhita. It is not mentioned in Ramayana, in Parashara, because in the place where the Vanaras were living, it was very sandy and only a camel can go through that, ride through that. That is the belief. Ah. So,
Vahana of Surya Bhagavan.
Amma, can I have 7 horses?
yes, please, others also try.
Okay, Virat already told. So, anybody else? Okay, if we had listened to what Virat had said, anybody else wants to?
Okay, charioteer of Surya Bhagavan. Who was
So we
riding?
know 7 horses.
Aruna.
Yeah, Aruna.
And who
And-
was Aruna?
Aruna was the person who raised Karna, I think.
Oh, brother of Garuda. Aruna was brother of
Oh
Garuda.
yeah, oh yeah.
Charioteer. That was another charioteer. Okay.
Okay. Okay. So now we'll. Okay. So what is the significance of the 7 horses? There are multiple explanations to this.
7
qualities.
days of the week.
Yes, that is one. Then
Good qualities.
anything else? Others also try. 7. Number 7, what brings to your mind?
Days of the week.
Days of the week.
Amma, the 7 colors of the rainbow.
Yes, 7 colors of rainbow. And there is another major interpretation. They represent, 1 minute, the meters in Sanskrit chandas. While chanting Sanskrit slokas, depending on the number of syllables, there is a special meter of chanting. So those meters, 7 meters are there, just Gayatri, Brihati, Trishtub, Anushtub, and all that. 7 such meters of chanting are there. Even when you learned Bhagavad Gita, there was a difference when you were chanting chapter 15, big slokas, from the way you chant chapter 12. So that meter also is represented, the 7 meters are represented by the 7
So you spoke about 7 days of the week. So any other 7 combinations from nature that you can think of?
We told colors of
Colors
rainbow.
of rainbow. Anything else you can think of? Okay, now is that all? Okay, now
Amma.
let's
Amma, Saptarishi.
Saptarishi. Very good. That's nice.
But these 7 horses mainly are
They do not
represented,
represent.
rainbow and this meters only.
Amma, can Kushi say?
Yes, Kushi.
Saptaswara.
Yes,
Saptaswara.
with
Very
7, these are all
good. No,
associated.
I asked separately
Okay,
only.
you separately asked.
Yeah,
Okay, okay.
Other 7 combinations. Very
Okay,
good.
these are all
Saptaswara.
combinations of 7.
Seven.
Okay, okay.
Amma, can I say Sinusant?
Yes, I.
Amma, 7 planets. Just counted.
9 planets. Right?
Planets are more than 7.
Oh.
Yeah, sure.
Navagraha.
You did 8 I did. Amma, 7 counts. 7 counts.
7 kants.
In the Ramayana.
Ramayana 7 kants.
7 continents.
Yes,
God.
very good.
Okay.
Okay, but see, there's a lot. Maybe see, they're all linked also. We don't know. Okay,
With
fine. So we
okay.
will move on to bhajan session
So for
now.
10 minutes, we'll
Okay.
revise the bhajan which we learned 2 weeks back. Okay. So we'll start with the order will be okay. I will tell the name. When Ma, are you doing? Yeah. Rama 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 Nama Tarakam. Lasya.
Rama 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 Tarakam.
Nitika. Rama 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 Nama Tarakam.
Rama 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 Nama Tarakam.
Rama Rama, there is some variation. Rama 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 Rama. Repeat.
Rama 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 Rama
Rama Nama Tarakam.
Rama Nama Tarakam.
Virat. Rama 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 Nama Tarakam.
Rama 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 Nama Tarakam.
Amrita. Rama 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 Nama Tarakam.
Rama 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 Nama Tarakam.
Monish, can you sing? Monish, will you
Yes,
try?
ma'am.
Okay.
Yes,
Rama
ma'am.
Rama 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 Nama Tarakam.
Rama 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 Rama
Rama Nama Tarakam.
Tarata Amar
Rama Nama Tarakam.
Nan Rama
Rama,
Nara
Rama Nama
Ram
Tarakam. Rama Nama Tarakam. Okay, you try afterwards. Now Hasini. Rama 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 Nama Tarakam.
राम 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 नाम तारकम्
Now Vedant second line. Rama Krishna Vasudeva Bhakti Mukti Dayakam. Vedant, are you there? Okay, Sai and Junior Vedant. You. Rama Krishna Vasudeva Bhakti Mukti Dayakam.
रामकृष्ण
Krishna
वासुदेव
Vasudeva
भुक्ति
Bhakti
भक्तिमुक्तिदायकम्
Kushi. Rama Krishna Vasudeva Bhakti Mukti Dayakam.
Rama Krishna Vasudeva Bhakti Muktidayakam.
Who has not sung now?
Samrita.
Samrita. Rama 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 Nama Tarakam. Unmute. Unmute Samrita.
Rama 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 Nama Tarakam.
Rama Krishna Vasudeva Bhakti Mukti Dayakam.
Rama Krishna Vasudeva Bhakti Muktidarakam.
Okay, V Vaishnavi. Janaki Manoharam Sarvalokanayakam.
Janaki Manoharam Sarvalokanayakam.
Who has not sung so far? Everyone. Okay, last year again. Janaki Manoharam Sarvalokanayakam.
Janaki Manoharam Sarvalokanayakam.
Grahit, you can repeat? Is it possible? Sankaradi Sevyamana. Try.
Grahit, unmute yourself.
Unmute. Okay, we'll come to you afterwards. Nitika, you say Sankaradi Sevyamana
Sankaradi Sevyamana
Punyanama Kirtanam.
Punyanama Kirtanam
Sankaradi Sevyamana Punyanama Kirtanam.
Sankaradi Sevyamana Punyanama Kirtanam.
Now the whole song I will say 2 times. Soumya will repeat the second line. You all be in mute and follow me and practice well. The audio already I put in the group. Next week I'll ask some of you to sing. Okay, the whole song, have a feel of the whole bhajan. Rama 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 Nama Tarakam.
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 Rama Krishna Vasudeva Bhakti Mukti Dayakam.
Rama Krishna Vasudeva Bhakti Mukti Dayakam.
Rama 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 Nama Tarakam.
Rama 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 Nama Tarakam.
Janaki Manoharam Sarvalokanayakam.
Janaki Manoharam Sarvalokanayakam.
Janaki Manoharam Sarvalokanayakam.
Janaki Manoharam Sarvalokanayakam.
Shankaradi Sevyamana Punyanama Kirtanam.
Shankaradi Sevyamana Punyanama Kirtanam.
Shankaradi Sevyamana Punyanama Kirtanam.
Shankaradi Sevyamana Punyanama Kirtanam.
Rama 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 Nama Tarakam.
Rama 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 Nama Tarakam.
Now, who are all ready to sing it in next week Samskriti class? Volunteer?
Amma, can I Virat?
Yes,
Virat.
Virat.
Who
Amma, this is
else?
Nitika.
Deepika, and one more I want.
Amma, can I
Hasini.
Ask. Okay, next week.
Amma, can I submit?
Virat,
This is last year.
Hasini will
Amma,
sing
this
this
is
song.
last year.
Okay, Rasi also.
Amma,
Listen to
this
the
is Samrita.
we'll do 3 3 in every week. We'll give chance. Okay. So practice it. The posting is in the group. If you want, I'll again post it. Practice it and then sing in the class. Okay. So we'll have the closing prayers now.
Amma, I would like to say
Oh,
something.
Sargamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Amritam Gamaya Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.
Yes, Kushi, you wanted to say something?
Yeah, Amma, yesterday I had gone to a Amma, I had gone to a Sanskrit competition by school.
Very good.